Did I tell you what the show is? We go
It's just
on
Quora
this
stuff.
website.
I love it. I used to do this all the time. At my old day job, I would just sit and do Quora and
Oh my
Yahoo
God.
Answers. They got rid of Yahoo Answers, but I used to love to go on Yahoo Answers and just look up fucked up stuff,
Things have gotten worse.
Yeah, Quora's it's all like no holds barred, right?
It's fully no holds barred. I think you can say anything about any race, person.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's the last free speech.
You can, as long as you ask
website.
it say it in a question like, if I hate Asian people, can I kill them?
Right.
And will I get in trouble?
Well, I guess we can't ask questions anymore if that's offensive.
And then it's like their full name.
Yeah. That's the fun of it, is that you can see
That's
like
really
their
great.
face and name and address.
That is so
And then
funny.
you can go, I don't know, attack them.
Yeah.
Nice.
But not people listening to this show, of course.
And it
The
does,
good people.
That's the one thing that makes me worried about this show ever getting really popular.
Yes.
Is they will come and find us.
You know what? I'm
Oh,
not
that's
that worried about it.
You're not worried about
No. The
There's
first
way
part of
bigger
this
the
show getting
sentence.
popular.
How popular? How popular are we talking right now?
This podcast?
Yeah, that's
we have
right.
several thousand listeners.
Oh, hell yeah.
So one of them could kill
a
us.
success. Yeah, you
What's
could get
the-
killed.
What's the Jeff Bridges movie with Robin Williams where he's got like he's like a Howard Stern guy, and then one of his listeners kills someone.
Wait a second. It's not the good Vietnam, whatever.
No.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
It's the guy from Monty Python who directed it, Terry Gilliam.
Terry Gilliam directed
I don't
it.
think I've
And
ever even
Robin
heard of this
Williams
movie.
thinks he's like a knight, like a King Arthur knight, but he's like a homeless guy.
Isn't it like Something Man.
What?
Oh man, what's it called?
I don't think I've ever heard of this movie. This is
Terry
crazy.
Gilliam,
It's a really weird movie.
Jeff
Bridges.
Bridges.
Johnny
It's not-
Depp.
It's not
It's not
Tideland. No, I don't.
It's not Tideland or
The Fisher King. That's the one.
Oh, I
Fisher
forgot about the
King.
Fisher King.
I saw it recently for the first time, and I was thinking, like, if this happened now, if like a podcast, like a right-wing podcast guy pushed someone to like do a mass shooting, he'd only get more famous.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Joe Rogan did
Theo's about to do
Yeah.
it, I think.
that. Yeah, you can't kill people, man. You can't be doing that. That's a terrible Theo Von impression.
I just
but-
saw Marin do a great bit about he was doing Theo Von talking to Hitler. It was really good. He's like, so you guys are like on drugs. Huh?
Man, that's wild, man.
Man, that's wild.
Me and my friends used to like round up Jews in our backyard.
That's cool. That's cool.
That was just how it was back then.
I was on Road Rule. I've never seen him do a set.
It's
Theo
weird.
Von.
Yeah.
I've never
like,
seen him
videos
do
of
a
it.
good set.
Yeah. There's no way.
No offense, Theo. Theodore. if
Should I
you're
cut all of
listening.
this? Are
I
you
just
working
haven't
with
seen
Theo
it.
Von?
No, I'm not working with Theo Von.
I'm never going to work
don't
with
care.
him, but I might sit on his face. Welcome to. Is this the button?
That's the one. That's the one.
Quorators. Yeah, you can.
I like this. It's a jam.
Wow. Welcome to Quorators.
That was a bop until that voice came in. It was creeping me out.
What, that cool robot?
Yeah, that fucked me up,
Oh,
man.
that guy?
Yeah, that guy's.
It's just Alex doing a voice. I don't think he put any like modification on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Our co-host Alex, who's not here
Yes.
because he's having a baby. Or had a
Oh,
baby.
congrats to Alex. That's
Had a
nice.
baby. It's a girl.
It's a girl.
Wow, had a baby, it's a boy. Remember that commercial? That was
Yeah,
cool.
that's
man.
what I'm referencing.
That's what you were doing?
I don't know
Had a
this.
baby, it's
I
a
don't
girl.
know this. What is it?
Yeah, I don't remember what.
It was. What
are
is
they
it for? Like
advertising?
1-800-COLLECT or something. It was like for one of those phone things.
Not a
where-
good commercial.
Yeah, if you
guys
don't know
can't
what the
remember
brand
what
is.
it was.
Yeah, I think it was like for collect calls or something. It was like a service where you could call for free or something. Because they were doing it, they were like, yeah, if you call collect, you don't have to do it this way anymore, where you're like trying to save money. So instead of this incoming call from, had a baby, it's a boy.
That's funny.
It was a good bit.
That is
No,
a good
yeah,
bit.
it's
It was a good bit.
I honestly didn't know that it was from a commercial, and I thought it was from like an Adam Sandler movie I've never seen. Because doesn't it sound like something like
Yeah,
Adam Sandler would say?
it does. It does.
Anyway, this is the podcast.
Yes, about Quora. I'm Jeremy. This is Quora. We're here with from La La Land, Los Angeles.
That's right. It's me, Tom Thakkar. Nice to see you. you?
No,
How's it
you
going,
fly
guys?
a lot for your job.
That's true.
Are you
That's
scared?
true. I am scared. Yes. To be honest, this
down.
is the first time I've been scared
Me
flying
too.
ever, I think. Like, maybe my first flight, I was freaked out. And then ever since then, I'm like, yeah, it feels like anything. And the stats about it, like, being less dangerous than whatever. Now it's 1 in every 3 planes is crashing.
Yeah.
So it's very scary.
I keep thinking, like, don't worry, like, it's still far more dangerous to drive. And I'm like, that's not helping me.
Yeah,
I'm just
no.
thinking about how scary that is.
Mm-hmm.
At least I have control over me crashing a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
yeah. My mom was in an Uber once and the guy fell asleep.
Wow.
Pretty scary.
That's scary.
She had to wake him up and was like, do you want me to drive home? And he's like, I got it. And then she just let him keep driving.
That
was
wild.
crazy.
Cool.
But it would have been weird if my mom
That's
drove
nuts.
an Uber driver.
That would be kind of
to her
cool, though.
house.
That's a fun story.
Yeah.
Well, even she was like, yeah, you're right. Women can't drive.
Yeah, even if you're tired or drunk or whatever, it's probably
Yeah.
still for the best. Let's be safe tonight.
Well, I hope you get home safe.
Thanks.
Thanks for
man. I
coming
appreciate
here.
that. I need to get home safe. I got tickets to a Pacers game in LA. I need
Lakers,
to get
Pacers?
back. Clippers, Pacers.
Clippers, Pacers.
Yeah.
Jeremy, do you know anything about sports?
I don't know a single thing about sports.
Well, let's make the whole episode sports based then.
Oh, good.
JK.
You've been on this Quora website, Tom?
I have. I love Quora.
Yeah.
I love it. It's fascinating to me to look on there and see what people are curious about,
Yes.
Curious.
That's right. That's why it's called that.
Yeah, is that right?
No, it's not. I think it's a quorum.
It is
the idea.
right.
Which
For
I
so
don't
long,
know what that means.
I used to think Quora was like a scam for so long. I don't know why. It's because it used to be that anytime you would Google anything that's like not obvious, the first link would be a Quora thing.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't have the answer to what you were looking for. It's just somebody else asking the same fucking question. And but it would be like you have to register to see all the answers or whatever. And then finally I did it. I was like, oh, it's just Yahoo Answers.
Yeah.
But more risque. Yeah.
You can pay.
Do you have to register?
I think you can just go on it now.
Okay.
I don't think you need to have an account anymore.
Oh, that's
If you
good. I
used
think
to,
you
I don't
used.
know.
I'm pretty sure you used
believe
to
it.
have to, or maybe I just got confused. I'm kind of dumb, so it could be that.
Only you needed an account. You can pay Quora. You can pay them $5 a month to be a Quora
Wow.
Plus premium
It's
subscriber.
only $5 a month
To get
That's
better
That's
answers.
almost $60 a year.
It's nothing.
That's nothing.
Think about all the money you spend
nothing.
watching Netflix or whatever. You could spend that reading more answers to questions.
Yeah.
Have all the content you need
Yeah.
in one place.
Because right now they do this thing where the paywall is like you can read ostensibly the best answer, but only part of it. So it's like when you're reading an article in the New York Times, it's like,
Yes.
sorry, I know you want to know if you're going to die tomorrow,
Yep.
but you have to pay $5 a month starting now.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll be like,
Right now.
the question is like, I have this weird mole on my neck. Is that cancer? And then a bunch of people will be like, I don't fucking know. And then one person will be like, I'm a doctor, actually. And it'll be like, cut off.
Yep. That's here's how you do CPR. And then it's like, nope. Pay $5. That's great. So you guys aren't paying for Quora.
No, I
correct?
refuse
I'm
to do it.
not.
I refuse to do it. Our listeners beg us to. They say, we're paying you money. You're on Patreon. You can't afford it. And we say, we don't care.
Yeah.
I refuse.
They're begging you?
I mean, some people have asked us to over the years.
I think that's a
They've
good way to
stopped.
treat your Patreon subscribers.
agree.
Yeah.
You got to treat them like the little pigs they are. That's right. They love it.
Subscribe.
And like.
Anyway, I found a bunch of questions for us. I'm calling this one Healing the Nation.
Ooh.
So these are all health questions. But first we have a space of the week. Claire, do you have any idea what this button is? We don't usually do the buttons. It's all Alex.
Try this one.
Okay.
Got this, Quora.
No, it wasn't that one. I think it's a teal one, but I don't think it's that
I
teal
love
one.
this board.
Okay.
We don't need it. Who
Well, I'm
cares?
curious. Wait,
Whoa.
this might be it. Nope. I'm gonna try one more time, and then here we go. Okay,
Oh my God.
That's just a gun.
It's space of the week.
Space of the week.
This space, and it's very appropriate for that sound effect, is stuff men have to deal with.
I'm glad somebody's finally talking about this type of shit, man.
This is stuff men have to deal with.
Yes.
Quora.com.
Somebody needs to be talking about it. I like the picture.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Profile
good picture.
Looks like a young Lenin or something like that.
Yeah, he kind of looks Indian a little bit
I
too.
That it definitely.
You
could
guys
be
are
a
both
young
right.
Indian guy.
It's Indian Vladimir Lenin. It says voicing and supporting men on their typical problems, frustrations, and experiences.
Oh man, I'm excited to see if I relate to any.
Yeah,
of
I'm
these.
curious to see. I haven't looked at them at all. These are some questions on here. What is the point of men getting married in 50% plus marriages not only end up in divorce, but men ending
That's
up
not
paying?
health. That sucks.
Yeah, what is the point of men getting married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When it never works out for them.
Yeah, it's not fair that for men it doesn't work out. The women get to stay
Oh,
married.
yeah. It's basically their job.
Now you're married. What's the point of that?
That's a
Yeah, why'd you
great.
do
That's
that?
a great. What have I
What are you
done?
thinking?
Besides having someone to watch your cat when you're
That's true. It's mostly that because if you're not married, you got to pay upwards of
Oh my
$30 a trip for
So
cat
true.
care,
It's the worst.
and it's worse. And so it's much more worth it to be married for that sort of thing, and so that somebody can, make sure the stuff in the fridge doesn't rot.
True.
while you're
True.
gone.
I had to
Helpful.
do that for my dad.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You married your dad?
That sucks.
Well, you know what's crazy? When the mother dies, the child has to become the wife.
Sure.
And that's kind of what. And I
That's why you need to keep your mommies healthy.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Listen, our dear, we have a lot of like 7 and 8 year old listeners.
Unless you want to be your daddy's wife, you better.
50% of marriages end up in divorce. The other 50% do end up in death, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's how those end.
that's true. It's best case scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dying.
Dead.
Hopefully at the same time. In a plane crash.
Inevitable.
knock on wood that doesn't happen.
Yes, yes.
The plane shoot you.
The year 2025, where 90% of deaths were plane related.
Oh no.
I'm trying to see any others. How does it feel to grow a beard for the first time in your life?
Whoa.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that is a good question.
And also this one,
How
what
do
are
you do
casual
it?
winter activities to do with friends, males 20s? These are great questions.
Casual. See, I like that one. I like
Yeah.
what are the casual winter act because that one's more innocent. I guess the beard one too. Those are both nice. Like they're not just negative fucking.
No, yeah. This is just this is the kind of stuff men have to deal with. Is like casual.
Yeah, how
winter
does it feel
activities.
to grow a beard for the first time?
Pretty itchy.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
That's really it.
Did you start growing a beard really young?
Pretty young. Yeah, I feel like I had a mustache when I was like in like 9th grade or whatever, and I would get pimples on it because I was still a child, and it would hurt so much to shave.
Oh, it's
Yeah. I still get those
Yeah?
underneath my hair. I don't have like a full beard, which I can't grow. I can't
Hard.
get it to grow in here thick enough. It's tough. So I just have this, but I'll get like acne, and it's like if you get one right here, it sucks.
It's not good.
bloody,
Yes.
bloody mess.
It's the kind of
Yeah.
stuff that men have to deal with. Well, really, boys have to deal with.
Yeah.
Not boys, for the most part.
Boy stuff.
Casual winter activities. Make a snowman. Easy.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd call that casual.
No.
That feels pretty serious to
Yeah?
me. You gotta really
feels
commit.
planned.
Yeah, you really gotta commit to a thing like that. I guess like ice skating similar because you gotta like have skates and stuff. Casual.
Just go to a bar.
That's a good idea. Go to a bar and get drunk, and it'll warm you up, buddy. Have a Guinness. Don't have a Guinness because it's. People don't realize Guinness is like it's a stout, sure, but it's not like the other stouts. It's like
Right.
less. It's like the same calories as like a Budweiser or less. It's
It's a
crazy.
morning beer.
That's exactly right.
Really?
I think
Yeah,
it's supposed
yeah.
to
I
be,
didn't know
right?
that.
It's one of those like the big cans of Guinness. I think it's like 118 calories, and a Bud Light's 99 calories. It's like the same. It's so close, but a
Life hack.
stout is like what's that?
Life hack.
It is a life hack. If you're on a diet, drink 7 Guinnesses a day.
It's basically just a piece of bread.
Like an IPA is like 300 calories.
Yeah.
Or like a regular stout. Like I used to be addicted to these breakfast stouts.
Yeah.
They're so good that Founders made. And then I realized each bottle was like 350 calories. I was
Yeah.
drinking like 4 of them. I was
Drinking
like,
them with
oh,
a
that's
bowl
why I
of
gained a bunch
cereal.
of weight. Or like those Not Your Father's root beers.
Oh, I
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
those.
I had to make myself hate them. because
Really?
My first 6 months in New York, I was so depressed, and the only cure for me was
Not Your
drinking,
Father's
was
root
drinking
beer?
4 Not Your Father's root beers.
Alcoholic soda.
This is like
Yep,
this
it
is
was
my
so
own
good.
problem I'm bringing to that drink, but I just find it condescending.
Yeah,
Just like,
sure.
what do you? Fuck you. I'll just drink a root beer. I don't need it to be alcoholic. You know what I mean?
God, it was so good.
I'll just have a beer or I'll have a Coke.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
I don't know.
that's
Everyone else seems
totally
to like
fair.
it.
It is so bad for you. I think they clearly went through a brand crisis because for a minute they were everywhere, and now you don't really see them that often.
Yeah.
I think everybody learned at the same time as
Rest
me.
in peace.
Damn. I've never seen that before in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they were
You never
good. They
seen
made a
this?
Mountain Dew
No.
version too, and it was pretty good.
Damn.
It sounds bad, but it was good.
It's like 60 grams of sugar.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that's basically
Easily.
Four Loko at that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Bring back maybe that's where everything went wrong.
Oh yeah, when they changed Four Loko.
When they changed for Loco to be less
They just-
harmful.
They made it too normal. Normalize things not being normal. Normalize. God, I miss living in Brooklyn.
You could say normalize.
Yeah.
They can't. They don't let you say that in L.A.
No, not
They
anymore.
shut you down?
No, you try to say that type of shit around the Comedy Store, man.
I don't know if there's anything else worth reading
Like,
in the stuff
Scroll
men have
down
to deal
a
with.
little bit. Okay.
Men, have you ever had sex or engaged in sexual activities when you really didn't want to, either out of fear of saying no or because the other person wouldn't stop and it was just easier to get it over with?
Yes.
Whoa.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that sounds like a woman
Yeah.
problem too.
You ever been raped?
Yeah.
I had people, this woman was just like, "What's so fucking wrong with me?" And then I was like, "All right, I guess I don't want to tell you." So I guess the only alternative is this.
I did one time. I was drunk, maybe at some point in the past 4 years, and I, yeah, I am in this open marriage or whatever, and I was trying to hook up, sort of with kind of whoever, and I was flirting with somebody, and I sort of like made a passing like, and if you ever want to hook up, and he was like, oh no, wait.
Yeah.
And I was like, come on. No. And I was so drunk to his friend. I was like, hey, your friend won't fuck me. Isn't that crazy? And so I don't drink as much anymore.
In college,
Not safe.
my roommate and friend, comedian Chris Casey, got really drunk and hooked up with this girl. And then the next day he realized that he didn't think she was like attractive at all, just that he liked her personality. And he was like, she pulled a Chris Casey on me. That's my move. And he was so upset about it. I always think about that. She pulled a me on me.
She pulled a me on me.
Anyway, that's.
I think that's probably pretty common.
Yeah. We got a bunch of medical questions. This is Quora MD.
Oh my god.
Just click them all.
Watch
figure it
out.
Yeah.
You're going to.
no.
That's your doctor.
Can I press a button?
Yeah.
Please press any.
Oh,
There's
that's fun.
like 60. That's our Hollywood sound.
Oh, that's fun.
We should have played that when you
Thakkar
came.
From Hollywood.
Live from Hollywood.
Talking to you about doctor stuff.
It was the roaring 30s. Tom Thakkar rolled into town.
This is a medical question. My wife Kristy has hacked all my profiles. Is she a narcissist?
That's a good question.
What do you guys say?
It seems like these are two different thoughts.
She hacked all. I mean,
Yeah.
all of them is a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my wife has hacked all my profiles. It sounds like there's a deeper issue than just narcissism.
The big
here.
question here is who's typing this,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great point.
right? This could be Kristy.
I think Kristy is playing a dangerous game, flying way too close to the sun here.
Kristy.
I also like this related question. How does a narcissist love his life? There's a really long answer here from someone named Mary Hansen, who has a PhD in psychology. And she says, simply because a person hacks your profile on social media doesn't necessarily make them a narcissist. It really depends on a number of factors as to whether or not a person can be diagnosed as a narcissist. This feels like this is Kristy. This is also,
this could
This
be.
is also Kristy.
He is
I feel like this might
Mary
be the
as
real
well.
guy, and then this is Kristy pretending
Yeah,
to be Mary.
Mary.
And it's like, your wife sounds dope as hell, actually.
Yeah, you better go down on her. Too.
I didn't mean to do that. I want to see this guy, the guy who asked this question. Heath McKenna.
Heath.
Oh, this guy's got a great
Oh my
He has no
God.
followers. He's not following anybody.
No.
Wait, this
Looks like
and he's only
that.
asked one question.
This is his one question ever.
Looks like Southern Mike Racine.
So yeah, picture Mike Racine if he was from the South. Comedian Mike Racine. He looks older though.
or in jail.
He's got a wife beater. He's got a big tattoo. He's got a goatee. He's doing sort of like a, I don't even know what, like
His
a kissy
face. Imagine making that your fucking picture. You're like, you take that picture, like, I'm done here. That's good.
Honestly, it's better than the millions of ones taken in a guy's car.
Yeah, that's
when
true.
They're sitting and sort of waiting for a parking spot.
Yes.
Do you think he's trying to look like sexy with the?
Oh,
he's
yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
like his
totally.
eyes.
Definitely.
He's got his eyebrows up, and he's doing like a little, like, I don't know, sexy pouty face.
He
Yeah.
definitely is. It's just his eyes look so sad.
They do look really sad.
Well, his wife hacked all his
That's
profiles.
true. He is
He
bummed.
looks sort of like an old dog or something.
Yes.
Maybe she hacked this profile.
Yeah, maybe
Who
she
knows?
changed it. and
I mean,
made him
he
look
said
like
all
this.
my profiles. This
Yeah.
is a profile. It is hacked.
Maybe he
That
had a
is
really sexy
math.
photo before this, but his wife Kristy was scared that he was gonna like pull Quora women, so she had to change it. I'm trying to see if there's any other answers here that are worth. I don't want
Yeah.
to read this whole Mary thing.
No,
It
fuck Mary.
explains the history of
No, thanks.
narcissism.
Fuck Mary.
Phyllis says
Kill.
Kill Mary. Listener, I am activating you. Don't do that. That's a joke. Based on the info you provided, any of us can say that is either your wife is one heck of a good hacker, or you had the feeblest excuse for security on your profiles. That's not the question either.
Phyllis,
Phyllis,
mean you-
don't victim blame.
I like
I know.
this. Oh no.
That's the
There's
sort
like
of
a bot.
comment I'm about.
Michael Blackman says, "Merry Christmas and Happy New Year" to Phyllis.
Michael,
That's
I
very long.
fear you've also been hacked.
Adam 410 is 7 years playing the narcissist game until she died.
What?
Those-
Very dark.
Those are his credentials.
That is a strange. Oh, wait. So he's saying the person that he was with died,
I guess.
but they were a narcissist.
I guess so. It's a weird, I don't know, job description to put, because that's where you're supposed to put your qualification for answering.
Oh, this guy's a dumbass.
It says a little insecure, maybe questioning your faithfulness most likely. So what have you done lately that would make her question your faithfulness?
No, dude.
No, she isn't a narcissist. She's just trying to decide if you're worth the trouble or not. So figure out what you did and fix it pronto.
No,
Pronto.
Adam, you're a bitch, and I fucking hate you. You're a victim-blaming loser, Adam. Adam is a jealous loser.
He is a narcissist. So I think he's
Yes.
saying that he was the narcissist, I guess, until like his wife died.
Yeah, what the fuck? I
So
don't
his
believe.
narcissism killed his wife?
He's a
Yeah.
contributor to the space The Vulnerable Narcissist.
So he must be.
And he lives in Boulder, Colorado.
It's so...
Adam- I mean, no offense by this, but fuck you. I think you're a bitch. I don't like what he wrote.
He seems to exclusively answer narcissist questions.
I think when people talk about like identity politics or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're like, we need to keep that out. I think we need to keep out people who are like,
Yeah.
I'm a narcissist, so I can't
Yeah.
do that.
Yes.
No.
Like people are just like, I'm really good at being this thing that makes me crazy. So
And they just are so happy to accept it about themselves.
yeah, and they make it
sucks.
their thing.
Yeah, that is bullshit.
I will
Here's
say,
what you
though-
do, buddy. You hide that and you fix it.
Yeah.
You don't tell people you're a narcissist.
I will say though, if you're going online answering 170 questions about narcissism, you probably are a narcissist. Right?
You might be a narcissist.
If you
If you have an anime guy as your profile
That is tough. You rarely see a guy with an anime profile picture that's you're like, this guy says cool stuff.
That's
actually."
right. That's right. That's
It's
got to be
mostly racial
40% of our
slurs.
listeners. I don't know if there's anything else worth reading on this Kristy question. I don't
Kristy.
think. I like this answer. LOL, no. She's just skilled at hacking your shit. What are you hiding? I'm not a narcissist, and I've done it many times.
Michelle, what is your problem, bro? Here's the thing. If somebody is if you're getting cheated on and it's fucked up or whatever, I feel for you. But it's also like you figure that out and move. You're not like, I'm gonna live on Quora and tell everybody
Yeah.
like that their relationship's fucked up. It's like if somebody's doing that to you, because I had somebody do that to me, and I've never cheated on anybody, but I had somebody do that to me, and then they found old messages from my ex. Like they were when we dated, and she brought them up into a fight, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
What the fuck?
I was like, "That is nothing to do with like it's from an old relationship."
You
It's
told
like,
this woman you love her.
yeah, it was insane. Like I couldn't believe it.
Wouldn't the alternative be worse if she found old texts from your ex and you're like, I don't like you?
Yeah, like, hey, fuck you bitch. Anyways, what's for dinner? Yeah, she's like, thank God you talked to her like
Where's
that.
the beef?
I knew you only loved me.
I like this one.
Yeah.
She's not a narcissist. She's just a wife.
See, finally,
Entrepreneur. That's a
new
great
blood, my guy.
job. Yeah,
My
that's
God.
awesome. Upvote for you.
Yes.
And then this other guy, Piet, says, hello, new blood. It's too good to visit your timeline. I always enjoy what you share here on Quora. We don't follow each other. Please kindly follow back. I want to get some of your answers. Thanks.
Piet, I
Piet.
trusted you.
I want to know about new blood.
Yeah, new blood might
He's
be
an entrepreneur. I don't
Is
know.
it bad to
no.
live alone as an elderly person?
That's an answer. He's mostly just posting about.
strange fellow.
He said in 2007 I divorced my wife because she was flirting with my best friend. They got married after, and now 10 years later he asked me for advice and she's cheating on him. I told him fuck off and walked away. Was I wrong?
Whoa.
That's
Yeah,
from
you were
September.
wrong.
I caught my wife
Oh.
licking a cone in a seductive way while staring at my best friend. What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Weird.
How do I make
This
my-
guy has a fantasy.
Yeah.
This is
This is a
some
sex
cuckold
thing.
This is a
shit.
cuckold
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
He said,
That's
"How
cool,
do I
man.
make my cringy wife
What's a
cheat on me?
cringy?
I feel like I'm saying a slur.
Yeah, wait, where does it say that? Gringy?
How do I make my cringy wife cheat on me so that I can divorce her for her aunt who treats me like a king?
Gringy?
I hope it's cringy.
Wait, are there answers? Yeah.
My
there are.
Cringy wife.
wife is
That
My
is-
wife
that's
is so
a
cringy.
Good sitcom. My cringy wife.
Gringy.
One guy says,
Gringy.
just have an affair with the aunt. Wow, dude, you're willing to have your wife on you because you're not man enough to say it's over. Karma's a bitch.
Wow.
Grow the fuck up. What an asshole. I don't know what gringy means.
I think.
Yeah, let's search up gringy.
That's
I think
grungy.
There's grungy.
Maybe he was trying.
Oh, there it
to
is.
make-
Urban. I knew it would be it.
Yeah, crusty, gross, ratchet, nasty. And then there was one that said like something about cheating. Basically anything or
Yeah.
anyone that is straight up flirty.
It's no, I love this. It says dirty,
Yeah, sorry.
flirty. It says dirty,
disgusting as
flirty, or disgusting as fuck. I'm dirty, flirty, and 30 as fuck.
Weird.
Weird.
All right, thank
I
you,
love that type of
Urban
shit.
Dictionary.
Gringy.
I do give Urban Dictionary $5,000 a month.
It's your
Work they're doing.
Wikipedia.
Yeah. Without your help, we have shut down Urban
We
Dictionary.
cannot define these words. All right, I'm gonna find another question. Here's one, another medical question here. What are some tricks to outsmart a therapist? You guys ever trick your therapist?
What is the purpose of outsmarting your therapist? Unless you're in couples therapy and you're trying to pull
Yeah.
a double gaslight
Boom.
move.
Yeah.
The perfect crime.
I guess that's just for fun to
Yeah.
outsmart a therapist.
You're a
Right.
narcissist.
If you're a narcissist.
You're a
Gotta
base
be a narcissist.
Yeah, or a wife.
Same thing, Claire.
I'm a wife, a narcissist. It's not my fault.
That's what it said on my my wife's gravestone. Wife, daughter, loving narcissist.
Gringy.
Gringy wife. Gringy. Wait, what's the name of Baby Yoda? Like his actual name?
Grogu.
Grogu.
My Grogu wife.
My Grogu wife.
That's made me think of it. Is it the Decemberist of my crane wife?
Oh, I don't
Yeah.
My Grogu wife.
I feel like I've definitely lied to my therapist
Yeah,
just so I didn't have to talk about something further.
that's interesting.
That's smart.
You're
Yeah.
just like this. I know you're gonna. I know this is probably why I should be here.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. But I'm like, not today.
Yeah.
Because I
Sure.
know this will be the whole
Are-
thing.
do you do therapy now?
Yeah.
And but you don't try to trick your therapist. You're just trying
No,
to. Yeah.
I'm trying to get fixed.
I know. I need to get a new therapy. I tried to do BetterHelp, and it did not help. It was
Oh,
really
yeah.
bad. I got
Seems
a
like
guy. I told him that I was like struggling with some jealousy and career stuff, and he was like. He just started talking for like 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
And he goes, look, man, jealousy's normal. He's like, look, you think I don't look at my neighbor, want to drive his car? You think I don't want to fuck his wife? I was like,
What the fuck?
I was like, what? This is not helping me
You
at
were
all.
just talking to a guy.
Yeah, what's that? And he also told me he lived in like Phoenix or something. I was like, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be on here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to even be talking to each other.
That's crazy.
Nick, my husband, he did BetterHelp like one time, and it was an older woman, and he talked about like doing acid, and she was basically like, well, acid is actually bad for you and will turn you into the devil.
Well, there's your problem.
Like, acid is evil.
I think he's solved himself.
Yeah.
Then. It's
Yeah.
like, hey, don't do any more acid because you're now the devil.
I thought I was anxious. It turns out I'm the devil.
You actually might be a gringy devil.
You're just a little gringy.
Calling somebody the devil is so funny.
Yeah.
It turned you into, I just rewatched The Waterboy the other day, and it honestly really made me laugh. I thought it wasn't gonna hold up. It really cracked me up.
We rewatched Little Nicky.
Oh shit! I
yeah.
haven't seen that in forever.
It doesn't hold up as good.
No.
Kevin Nealon with the boobs on his head
That's
doesn't
the
hold
only
up.
part that I ever remembered, and that kind of holds up.
Yeah. All I remember is that he really loves Popeyes. It's when they
Yes.
really started doing. I mean, I guess he was doing it with Gatorade and Waterboy. Every movie probably has it, like
Sure.
Subway and
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore. But I really noticed it in Little Nicky with Popeyes,
Right.
where I was
Yeah.
like, "This is weird."
Wait, and McDonald's and what was the one with the boy, the
Big
little boy?
Daddy.
Yes, Big Daddy. That's right. And then obviously the Dunkin' Donuts,
Yeah,
the
Dunkaccino.
Dunkaccino.
You know about Dunkaccino?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
know
okay.
Dunkaccino.
It's so good.
Good.
Listener, look it up. Pause and look it up.
Yes, you're gonna want to see one of the most pathetic things you've ever seen a man stoop
The
to.
Dunkaccino.
It's great.
I've never been to therapy.
Really?
Is that weird? I'm just so perfect. I have it all
Yeah, you
figured
nailed
out.
it, buddy.
I
You don't.
guess
I
need
look
that.
at my neighbor's beautiful wife and I think I don't even care.
Like, she's
Yeah.
ugly.
Well, see, this is the problem. My therapist would say that's not normal.
Oh,
You're gonna
no.
want to fuck this wife.
I see my neighbor's throbbing cock.
You think I don't see my neighbor's throbbing cock and pretend
guess,
it's not mine?
If you're not worried about anything or depressed or anxious, I think then you don't need to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're over. I think
silent
we're
for the rest of the
overprescribed therapy a little bit. Like I think
Probably
some
true.
people don't. Like some people don't fucking need to go to therapy all the time, and it's expensive.
It's expensive. I've come to the conclusion that I don't need to go every week.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think that's fair. And if I had one that I really liked in New York, and then he doubled his rate, and I was like,
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
I can't do it. I was like, maybe if I came like once a month, and then I was
Yeah.
like, once a month is too low. Once every 2 weeks probably would have been great.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm going to therapy and couples therapy.
Oh yeah,
That's too much
It's
money.
too much.
Yeah,
Too
I
much.
can't
We went
do
to couples therapy, and I liked that. It was like purposeful, and it was very helpful. It was
makes
great.
sense, yeah.
But like the individual, just like going in week to week for me, I was like, oh, I don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything here. And the stage is my therapy. No,
Hell yeah,
I hate
dog.
when people do that.
I almost went to therapy as a child because my parents told me when I was like super young, like 3 or 4, that I was like OCD and like weird, where I needed everything on my body to be extremely tight to the point where I kept getting sent home from school because my belt would be so tight that I would like feel sick every
Yeah.
day. And they were like, "We're gonna take him to a therapist," and then they said it just went away,
That's interesting.
and I had no problems ever again.
I wonder what happened that you're like, everything has to be out really
I know my
Yeah.
parent. Apparently, I would like complain that I couldn't get my shoes tight enough, and it would like cut off my circulation. It was-
Oh my
I was like
God.
a fucked up child.
Maybe you
what
just like
is
the way
that?
it felt or something.
I don't know.
I had
yeah.
a weird. I didn't want the teacher. I didn't want anybody at school to see my legs, so I would wear
Oh, yeah.
jeans every day, even if it
Sick.
was like 100 degrees out.
Yeah.
And finally, my mom was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I guess this is."
That's just
Look
classic
at my
guy
legs.
stuff.
It
Yeah,
took
that's
me
true.
a
I
long
have
time to be
friends-
able to wear shorts.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is weird because it's one of those. I don't even know where that shame came from.
Yeah.
Because it's like everybody else was wearing shorts, and I have friends, adult men now, who are like, "I never wear shorts."
Yeah, I know
Like
people
even
like
at the
that.
beach, they wear pants. It's
That's
insane.
stupid.
Yeah,
That's dumb.
that's
Yeah.
more lame though. But I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
now I'm judging that person more than if I saw their legs.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
like, oh, you're a
Yeah.
pants guy.
Hey,
and
I
you're
want to see their
36.
whole ass, butthole,
Yeah,
and balls.
show me.
You know what I think they think it is? That it makes them girly or something.
Oh,
that could be.
maybe.
That could be. I think it's cool.
I think it's
it's
cool,
cool.
and I like when the basketball players wear their short basketball shorts.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Those
Yeah.
are cool.
More
Anyway.
leg.
To trick your
Show me that
therapist,
Trick your
wear shorts.
therapist into wearing shorts and spreading your legs instead of distracting them.
Seduce your therapist.
Basic instincts.
I know people who have tried to seduce a therapist. I don't think it's ever worked well for anyone, though. There's a therapist here. If you're fencing against me, you could yell, "Oh my God, look at that! A T-Rex behind you!"
Shut
up.
up.
Yeah, that
Ignoring the rest of your
sucks.
comment.
You are
done.
gringy, bitch.
Gringy alert. I really hope this isn't a slur somewhere. This guy's a stand-up comedian.
Hey.
Mike Katoye.
What?
Do we know him? Do we know him?
Let's watch a clip.
Math puzzles, as most therapists I know are bad at math, he says.
Oh, Mike.
He's a
Hey.
licensed mental health supervisor. He's toured the country.
He lives in New York.
He has
Wow.
borderline personality disorder. Should we have him on the
No.
show?
No.
He was at the Laugh Factory, though.
Yeah, is
But
that
it
the
looks like
Hollywood
It
one?
looks like he was at the Laugh Factory in 2003.
Yeah, Kyle Grooms was still on the. Yeah, this is an old picture.
Should we look him up?
Yeah, let's look him up. Fuck it.
He could be on.
This is very funny to
Maybe we'll
imagine.
become big fans.
How do I find like a...
Does he have a dry bar? I bet he has a fucking dry bar.
I don't
man.
think he does.
I don't like when stand-ups are also mental health professionals.
I agree.
I think those are the most manipulative people on earth.
Yep.
I would not want to go to a fucking therapist who was a comedian.
No.
No.
He's
And
got
there
no-
are some.
Are we watching this guy's stand-up? Is that what's happening?
Oh, is that fucking?
Yeah, sorry.
What is that? That's a New York club.
That's
Is it Greenwich Village?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry, we have to watch it.
Yeah, it's got 7 likes. We better watch it.
I grew up in the city, but I live in Jersey now. Where do you guys live in Jersey?
Middletown.
Middletown. Okay. I have no idea where that is. So
That's the whole clip.
That's the whole.
See, I just don't
Mike?
think anyone should be allowed to do stand-up.
I don't think you're wrong.
Like, I
Mike?
don't think either we should be able to do this either.
No. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless
Mike.
you, Mike, but
Mike, what are you doing, buddy? You can't post that as the clip. There needs to be
Yeah.
another part.
You gotta, there needs to be more to it, unfortunately.
I'm tempted to not even say what I'm about to say, but have you guys watched Lil Pete?
Lil Pete? No.
Lil Pete's a New York comedian.
I've heard about.
He popped up on my. It was this miraculous day when I was scrolling reels, and I don't get a lot of stand up. I've kind of filtered that out. I
Sure.
mostly get weird guys that like lip sync to the camera. They're pathetic.
Well, I
love
get
these
deformed
guys.
people. Who have been,
Sure.
truly, I get deformed.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I've learned to love my algorithm. I get these weird fucking guys that are really pathetic and like 55-year-old single dads
Yeah.
who are trying to be flirty, like looking
Cool.
at the camera. It's
Cool.
really funny to me. But Lil Pete popped up on there, and he's this New York comedian, and a lot of his shit is about how he's bald. And he's become
cool.
a mainstay in my my group chat and then we all followed him, and now he shares my shit all the time. I highly recommend it. And like
That's
it'll be, if
awesome.
you look at his stories, it'll be like a stand-up clip of somebody he's trying to like I put on, I guess, and then it'll be just like porn. He like shares all this horny shit, and
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
it
That's
really makes me.
funny.
I really highly recommend you
I
guys
like
check out Lil
that.
Pete.
That's pretty cool.
It's really
Just
cool.
let us know if you want us to cut that out.
I don't give a shit.
he doing
Hey, I'm
well?
giving the man a shout out.
Yeah.
He brings me joy.
Can we
Yeah.
look him up real quick?
Yeah,
What's his
let's
name?
look up a
Lil-
Lil Pete clip.
Lil
Lil
Pete?
Pete?
Lil and then Pete. Yeah,
Lil Pete.
comedian. You got
Okay,
You're
there's
gonna
unfortunately
need
there's a rapper.
to
There's
throw in
definitely
comedian.
a rapper.
Comedian. Lil
Let's
Pete.
see. Yeah,
comedy.
yeah. Here we go.
All right, hold on.
It's his
Peter-
Instagram that I've looked
Peter
at. Yep, that's him.
Francis.
That's him.
Lil Pete don't give a fuck.
No, dude, he don't, and he says it on stage, and he gets people to cheer. It fucking
Several
rules, man.
mutuals.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Just click any clip, man.
He does
Oh,
not-
she's a
She's a
Democrat.
Democrat.
That's a winner.
all right.
Chick that I follow on Instagram.
Porno chick, he said.
Her name is Abigail Mack. She's a Democrat. All she posted about for
Same
the
place, by
last
the way.
2 months was how bad she wanted to see Kamala Harris win the election. You
Okay.
lose major fans when you do shit like that. Because anybody who's a Trump supporter ain't gonna jerk off to her OnlyFans no more. Me personally, I can never jerk off to anybody that wants to see me pay more money in taxes.
Why is Why is the
This one
AC
porno chick that I
so
follow.
It's insane, dude. No, this one's not even because the best ones will just trail off. There's no laugh, and he just posted. There was like a tiny laugh in that one. He cooked a little bit.
It needs to be said that this was in the same venue as the
it's in the
last
same
guy.
fucking video. I didn't even realize that was going to be the case. It's so good.
It
Scroll
also
down a little
has
bit.
hashtag Long Island, which I really like because it is not in Long Island.
It literally says Greenwich Village. It's so
he's
good.
from Long Island.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
Definitely.
he's definitely from Long Island. This is basically the Bagel Boss guy.
My favorite ones are, I think he might even talk about the Bagel Boss at some point. My favorite ones are at Broadway Comedy Club because the camera is too high up for his head, but he can't edit it. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yes. Oh, is he, like,
That one
really
has
tiny?
2,500. Yeah,
Holy
that one went
shit.
viral, and it's
love
it's
that.
so
Happy
good.
Valentine's Day. We're playing it.
Yeah.
Yo, I've been jerked off by so many Asian women in my life, man. More than I could ever keep track of. So much so that if I ever hear the sound of a Chinese woman's voice,
Oh, no.
my dick
Oh,
gets
he's
hard.
going to do it.
Yep.
Yo, I'd be calling up to order Chinese, and she's like, "Ha, you want a poker fried rice?" Yo, my dick starts throbbing.
Silence.
I've been jerked off by so many Asian women in my life, man.
I also love
More than I
seeing
could
like
ever
liked by
Come on,
Adam
Adam
bro.
Gilbert.
It's because he's fallen into this like
Yeah, no.
community of people like me who really
That's
support what he does.
Amazing.
His clips have brought
my
me
God.
so much joy.
Wow. Peter Francis,
Pete.
Lil Pete.
Now
Lil
my
Pete,
We salute
he's the
you.
man, dude.
Oh my God.
I love that shit.
I cannot throw a follow
I'm-
just because of my
No.
morals, but I will.
I'm following.
I'm
this
going
one.
to.
1,000% I'm following.
Let's
it.
go, bro.
Lil
And then
Pete.
Oh,
look,
here's the
it's all
porn.
horny.
It's all just porn women.
Man,
Does he have
Instagram
not-
is so back.
Does he have any jokes that aren't about jacking off?
Yeah, a lot of them are about his hairline.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Got shot, he says.
I wrote and directed the 9/11 musical. Let's.
Oh yeah, I think Adam
9/11.
Gilbert was in that actually.
Really?
I'm pretty sure he was.
It says starring Lil Pete as Tower 7.
Yeah.
Ivy Woke is in it.
Yeah, I haven't seen this, so I can't abide by it necessarily.
All right. Well, there's not really anything.
It's hard to
there.
follow
It's
this
just
one.
a bunch of
Wait,
people.
Sarah Squirm is in it.
Oh yes. Oh, Sarah Scorns it, and he asked her to follow him.
That's so funny.
Wow. He's doing great.
It's so
He's
good,
got
man.
viral clips.
He's
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
He's
dude.
jacking off. He comes every time he orders Chinese food, which
Yeah,
sounds
dude.
really convenient.
That's cool.
We gotta get off of this.
yeah,
for
we're leaving.
sure.
We're leaving. We're leaving.
Hey,
We
Lil
could-
Pete, you're a good man.
I could spend hours.
Yeah, no, that could be the whole thing.
Dude,
that might be
I'm
the whole
trying-
bonus.
my-
Is Claire and I are just
and
watch Lil Pete videos.
I want it to be known, Lil Pete has been popping up on like other like podcasts and shit.
Oh, yeah?
I was the discoverer of Lil Pete.
Yeah, I believe
Because
it.
here's what happened. I showed my friends Lil
Right.
Pete, and then one of my friends like sent it to some podcast he listens to, and then it blew up. Like all these people started fucking, but I was the fucking discoverer of Lil
Nice.
Pete. And Lil Pete, don't you ever let anybody else tell you they put you on.
Thank
That was
you.
me.
Yeah.
Big Tom.
That's right. I'm a
What
kingmaker.
podcast is talking about it?
I can't even remember. My buddy
Okay,
told
okay.
me like, a bunch of these weird, probably like Kumia
We're
type
taking
podcasts.
him. We're taking him over. Don't tell Stavros when you go on Stavy's World because he's ours now.
He's-
You know,
Guys,
now that I've Pete, now that it's, I might be the Lil Pete promoter on every podcast. I might give up my own stand-up career just to try to get Lil Pete on.
I like that you're like his
Yo.
fucking manager. Like you're the guy from the Elvis movie.
Yeah.
Yo, I've been jerked off by somebody. And he says all this stuff, and like, there's one where he sings, and it's so
Oh
good
my
because it's
God.
like he makes this whole song and it gets nothing. But it's like it's so brave to post that, man.
I don't know why people are posting bombing clips. That seems crazy.
Oh man,
But-
there was one after the show today that somebody posted that we have to talk about, but
Great.
this one I can't say on
Okay,
it.
okay.
Watch.
We'll move on. Wait, how do you outsmart your therapist? Show them Lil Pete videos. I don't know. That's really all you
Yeah.
have to do.
I'm really sorry. I
the
feel like I
hour
really
will fly-
sidetracked you
No,
guys.
no, that's
No, no.
the idea.
Yeah, that's what this is for.
Let's do another one. Let's see where this one takes us. How likely am I to die drinking hand sanitizer distilled with salt? Say 100%.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like you should. I mean, I guess that's how much are you
much?
drinking of it? I think if you have a little sip, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh shit. You're more likely to go blind than to die,
Whoa.
says Anne Wingate, whose credentials are, I have MS, fibromyalgia, severe osteoarthritis.
Yeah. I love that you have to put credentials. I didn't realize. That's really cool.
Yeah, but like you can just make them up.
Yeah.
Like I could just write that I'm a doctor and be
Or
like,
that you have fibromyalgia.
I can just say like you're gonna be fine, and then I can change this to add credential, and I can say doctor,
Oh, no.
and I can say like I don't know, fucking since 1922.
You can go back to 22. Wow.
Yeah, why not? Who cares?
Nice.
Former doctor.
Former
I wonder
doctor.
if
I
there
don't wanna
are
go for it.
actually any doctors who got their degree in 22.
Who are still alive.
Yeah, they're still practicing. They're still alive.
Yeah. How do I make it not former? Can I just make it doctor? Whatever. Who cares? I quit
Maybe
this
they
year.
just assume you're dead.
Yeah, you're retired, man. You need to take a rest.
Distilled with salt.
To be clear, also that woman Anne does say, you're more likely to go blind unless you drink a lot of it. Then you're likely to die.
Okay. All right.
Don't you?
I guess I
remember
won't
that?
do that then.
Don't you remember the school child several years ago who was wasting hand sanitizer and her teacher made her drink it?
No.
I don't remember
Maybe
that.
we should defund
Yes.
schools
Give them guns instead of books.
and hand
Yeah.
sanitizer.
Let's see who asked this question. This is from Simon Taylor, who is a former military school cadet, lives in Georgia.
And is gay. It
Yep.
says, I'm gay. I went to military boarding school. Yeah.
In the U.S. Army, I want to write books about the things I've seen about but Quora articles will do for now.
Okay.
Good for you.
How do I deal with
This is who
toxic
asked the
parents?
question?
This is the question asker. Why do I feel so angry after sex? That seems
Whoa.
dangerous. Shouldn't be asking that. Probably
that's
shouldn't
a
be
weird
someone
one.
in the military saying that.
I mean, I hate to say this, buddy. Maybe you're not gay.
I know, right? You just the other way around.
I'm so fucking pissed after I get fucked.
I'm so sorry, but you might be straight.
It's something to think about for sure.
I'm so pissed off after I fuck a guy.
Call the
I'm
local
bad.
Chinese store. See how you
Oh
feel.
my God, Chinese
store.
Or Chinese restaurant. I'm trying to be Lil Pete here.
Oh,
yeah, I'm
okay.
skipping all this. All right, we're getting off this guy's
it's all
thing. It seems sad.
Sad.
Yeah, let's not make it more sad. Than
All right, here's another question. Why is dropping your pants down to your shoes at the urinal bad?
I don't think it's bad.
Who says it's bad?
You don't think it's? I think it's bad because your whole damn ass is showing and it don't need to be.
Yeah.
I think it looks funny,
It definitely looks funny.
but I don't think it's bad for you.
Oh no,
For you.
I don't think it's like healthy. I guess if your like pants are touching the floor like that, maybe that's
Oh
not
yeah,
good.
that's probably not the
Because
best.
men's rooms, there's piss all over the floor,
Oh yeah, that's why it's bad.
so it's probably bad for your pants.
Yeah.
to do
You're not
that.
pulling your underwear down though.
Oh,
in
you
this
are.
Some people
scenario.
are.
I think you are. I think what you're.
Yeah, I
So,
think that's
like,
the idea.
The whole thing is, I assume this is based on like children do this. Like when children go to a
Yeah.
urinal, they just drop everything to the ground,
Trowel.
butt out. And I think they're imagining like I'm an adult. Who's to say I stop?
Right.
Like why should I have stopped peeing the way I like, butt out?
Sure. I,
I
think
think-
that's hey, it ain't illegal. Like,
Yeah.
you can do it.
It might be illegal.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's like just because you're in the bathroom doesn't mean I could like whip my dick around like the sink area.
Yeah, it's not a locker room where you can.
Yeah, that's where it's a fine line. It's like I guess there's got to be a law in there somewhere, but I don't know what it could be. If you're in the bathroom,
Yeah.
you get to show your hog and ass.
No ass showing in the bathroom.
Yeah, I guess like getting piss on like gross floor shit on your pants is why it's bad.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, but I mean I think the headline here, the number one reason it's not good is that there's going to be a guy walking into the bathroom seeing your whole bare ass and it's weird.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the number
He's
one
not going to
thing.
be into it.
Yeah.
There,
I mean, I think it's cool. Like, it makes me laugh every time I see it. But you're like, oh, there's probably something wrong here.
the top comment here from Gary Coleman says, you were going to soil your pants, and second, you're looking for an ass kicking.
That's kind of exactly what we just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top answer.
Top answer. Upvote
Up
for
vote
you. Someone said they shove their hard penis in your butt.
That is a
Don't
big problem in these
I'm going
bathrooms.
to put a downvote for you,
Yeah.
Zill
Uh-oh.
Cowboy. What's
Come on.
Here's
Yeah, what's up? What does it say?
Oh, this is some sort of sex thing.
Yeah,
Sir
it's
Tron
turning.
says, thank you. I was hoping someone would say it. And you said it in a hot way. That is the reason I used to do it at the urinal in the gay bathroom. Some guy did actually, and finally shoved his hard penis up my butt. And in front of everyone in there, I was drunk, but man, it was hot. He fucked me right there.
Because I was confused at trow. It's trough.
Oh, what did I say? Trow?
Yeah.
Sorry. Don't
The
listen.
trow urinal.
I can't read.
Okay.
I'm not clicking, but Sean did recently answer the question, can we see pictures of your dick hard?
And there's a blurry picture. What could that be? Click on that.
No!
I'm not clicking it, but it does say, my boner while he was lubing up.
My boner
You
went.
can post shit like that on Quora.
He posted
That's
another
nuts.
one. My
Yeah.
balls and ass. Yes, I'm gay.
So this guy
That
wants
rules.
to pull his pants down just at the gay bar
Right.
urinals.
Right.
Yeah.
Or just
Alright,
in
that's
hopes that some buck will pull up.
Put his hard dick in his ass.
Do you masturbate every day? It says most mornings I wake up before dawn with a big hard on in my underwear. I love to just slide my hand down.
That's
All right,
cool, man. This one I really like. The next one.
Why do I get super horny after taking a big poop? Because I do because I'm gay and also a bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Asked
I mean,
and answered.
yeah.
That makes sense to me.
I could read all of these and it wouldn't bother me, but I do know
said
that
I
our
wish I could-
listeners will be upset.
Yeah, okay. He said, I wish I could find a hot guy to wipe my poop.
That's what it says?
Yeah, at the very bottom. I wish I could find a hot guy to wipe my butt for me when I poop.
I like. He says, "I just wish I could find it."
It's so hard to find a good man these days.
I've never heard
Wipe-
this either. He says, I'm not reading the whole thing, but he says, I get hard as a beer bottle.
I've never heard that
Ew.
either. This guy is an artist, man.
Yeah,
I
he's a
like this guy.
writer. I would
Sean
follow
Brock, you are
but-
him.
Sean Brock. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. What's the reason? I had my pants down and a guy walked in and I was wearing panties. That's from Holly.
Cool.
We were in a restaurant and his wife was waiting. He said I was hot and he was getting hard. Oh, these are all just porn, aren't they?
Yeah.
Porn.
These are all just guys like writing
These are
stories.
porn. That one just says pee is on the floor. That's
Hashtag
true.
dirty, hashtag nasty.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Click
so-
hashtag nasty and no, I'm just kidding.
It doesn't work, unfortunately. I don't. Oh no, it is a hashtag. I can. Oh no, I can't.
No,
It's
you
just-
can't.
They don't have hashtags on Quora. So
Quora
this
is
person's
not.
just doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah.
That's just a hashtag fan. I love these like Amazon ads in the middle of people like writing porn fantasies. That tells other men that you're open for business.
Right. I never thought about it that
considered
way.
this.
Yeah.
Open for business. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That's
Makes
a
a lot
signal.
of sense. Yeah.
I am
definitely.
closed for business, so I guess I won't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good to know that people are looking for that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that if you ever do have the inkling of like, oh, maybe I'll pull my whole ass out.
I've got one more health question here. Are there any health benefits from walking backwards? Probably not.
Right.
Probably
I mean,
not.
what could it be?
There is an AI answer here that does say several answers. So
Yeah.
that's the helpful AI bot.
Known as retro walking.
According to the AI assistant, improve balance, strengthening muscles. Muscles. Jesus Christ. Muscles. Reduced impact on joints.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's more dangerous because you don't know where you're going.
Yeah. What was that? Was
Very
there
dangerous.
who was the woman who like claimed that she had to walk backwards after getting the COVID vaccine?
I
Wasn't
forgot
that
about
a
that.
thing?
I'm sure
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was.
woman.
What happened to her?
She's probably still walking back.
Yeah. You really got to commit to that.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That is tough. Blue shot cheerleader. She's back.
You might not remember Desiree Townsend.
I did not expect this to be a
But
video.
what about the flu shot cheerleader? A 2009 media sensation and early viral memes.
Oh, this was before COVID.
Oh,
Okay, well, I don't
so she
care about whatever this
something-
is. I think she basically just admitted that it was not true.
Right.
Oh, awesome.
PR machine. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yep. Well, you're gonna lose a lot of these Theo Vaughn types.
they mostly listened to the podcast, but they did stop when you insulted him right at the top.
That was my bad.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I was just fucking around. I think he's a really cool.
I've been doing it for about 4 years. Johnny says it's a walking meditation.
Huh.
Doesn't shut up. I do backwards walking sessions for 30 to 45 minutes in my local park 2 to 3 times a week. That seems annoying.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I mean, there are people who do like the elliptical backwards, so it's like maybe there's something.
Is that a
there.
thing? Back?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
this
people go
thing.
forward and then they'll go backwards.
Oh,
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, I've done backwards on the elliptical.
Yeah. So maybe it's doing something.
Switching it up.
Yeah,
I
why
feel like if I
not?
saw someone walking backwards in the park, I would think that like something went wrong.
Maybe
Yeah.
if you only go forward, you're only getting half the workout.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Never thought about that.
Wow, that's
Maybe
gotta be it.
That's
the
why
answer.
our shins are so weak.
Honestly,
What if you had shins like calves?
You would look crazy. I wouldn't be able to wear shorts. I'd be
Yeah,
too
socks
scared.
See,
would
this is how it
fit.
starts.
I'd be wearing pants in the damn beach.
I would be pulling my pants all the way down at the
I
urinal.
wouldn't want people to see my muscles.
Urinals at the urinals. Oh God.
Bon voyage.
Yeah.
Says, I don't know. Everyone's saying it's great for you.
I'm sure it is, but I would rather do something else.
Definitely.
Someone says yes, you will turn back time. Just ask Cher.
He's a
Gregory.
repair analyst at Delta Airlines. Beware.
Wow, we better be careful here. I'm
Yeah.
flying Delta tomorrow.
Ooh, he's got a lot of share stuff.
He has a lot of thoughts on Cher, Barbara
cute.
Streisand.
Hey, you been to the new Delta One lounge?
Not the Delta One lounge. I have not. Is it good?
Great. Which airport are you going to?
I'm JFK. I'm not flying Delta One though.
That sucks.
I'm debating on if I even want to. I'm so mad at my credit card company has switched it to where now you only get 10 visits unless you spend $75,000 with the card. Mm-hmm. They just did it. I thought that was not going to happen, and then I was at LAX and they hit me with like, "Do you want to use one of your 10 visits?" And I was like, "No."
You got the purple one? Purple card?
No, I got the Amex Plaid, so I can go to the Centurion Lounge as much as I want.
What are in these lounges?
You got to get the purple one.
The purple one is not as good.
Yes, it
It's not
is.
as good.
It's better than the
No,
platinum.
no.
These are-
This is a debate.
I know this is like a proletariat podcast or whatever, but we're talking about a first class airport lounge.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been in an airport lounge.
It's
So
pretty
here's
awesome.
the
Yeah.
thing. You
Unfortunately.
don't need it if you haven't gotten accustomed to it. So once you get used to it.
Once you get used to it, it's fucked up.
It's-
And then
What's
you're
in
like,
there?
oh,
So
I
fucked.
understand why they want to take all our
Yes,
money.
yes.
What do they got in there?
So there's free food and there's free drinks and booze and coffee and like they have good. It depends on which airport you're in. LAX, JFK, LaGuardia. There's great lounges.
Great.
So good. Vegas has some good ones.
Tokyo Delta Lounge was sick.
Oh, see, that's where it's like I kind of want to save my lounge, but you can also pay for it. It's there's something mentally in me that I'm like, it would be fully worth it if I just paid the $40 or whatever.
Sure.
But I'm now so spoiled by I just waltz in, and I used to have a system. I can't do this anymore. They've taken this away from me because with Delta Lounge. You can when you land because a lot of the lounges you can only go in before your flight and like 3 hours before your flight unless you're connecting. But the Delta lounges when you land you can go.
I thought you can't.
No, you can. Yeah.
I read that you can't.
That's not true. I just did it at JFK this very trip because I was waiting for my buddy Graham to land so we could share an Uber. So I spent an hour and a half eating and having some drinks. It was nice.
cool.
Yeah.
This changes everything.
Yeah. What I used to do, and now I can't, is LAX, the Delta Lounge. They make fresh tacos.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And it's so good. And so
And they
I'd
got
stop in there.
They got an outdoor
Yeah.
seating area.
Yeah. You can watch the little planes.
Whoa, I'm
Pretty
buying
cool.
like $12 Swedish fish like an idiot.
You're a fool.
It honestly might be worth it to pay
Yeah.
for $40.
I know. That's
to
what I'm
just hang out in the
saying.
Delta Lounge.
I was in an airport recently though, and I saw like a long line of like 25 people trying to get into a lounge.
Yeah.
And I was like, these fucking idiots.
So this is why they've changed it.
They
they
want to
know.
keep the riffraff out.
Me and Graham were talking about like what like scams you have, and I was like at the lounge, and I was like I've been thinking about bringing Tupperware with me.
Whoa.
People do
Just
that.
taking it, and then he was like, "We don't belong in the lounges, man." And I was like, "You're right. It's me that they're trying to get rid of."
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to
But-
make you like take your Tupperware out of security
Yep.
now.
But
like it's a gun.
So the Delta Lounge is the one that's I think at most airports.
I've never
and
been to Centurion Lounge.
Centurion Lounge
It's
is where
better?
it's at. Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Can I get in there with the purple card?
No.
Really?
I don't think so. You might actually be able to. I can't remember. Yeah, you might
It was
actually be
just
able to
All
get in
American
there.
Express.
Yeah,
I
yeah. You might be able to get it with the purple card. I could be wrong about that. I've gotten into arguments. There were last night we were talking about this. Me, Bobby Condon, and Graham K. We're all arguing about this because they claimed like if there's a Delta Lounge at the airport and you're flying Delta, you can't use the Centurion. But if there's not, you can. I can use the Centauri on whenever the fuck I want. And
All right.
it's a chef curated menu. It's a buffet style thing, and
I gotta kibosh this is too inside
it's
baseball.
good. It's true. I'm sorry.
I will be looking
cool.
at your credit card after the show just to make sure that I'm right.
If you see her muttering numbers under her breath.
CVC.
Oh, man.
That's so funny.
How much are we?
I love lounge talk.
Me
It's my
too.
favorite shit.
Let's do one more question. Let's do a religious question.
Oh, we
do
kind
it.
of figured out which one that was, didn't we? No.
Oh, that one's good.
That was the Quora
Hey.
MD one, so we
Oh,
missed
wow.
that one.
So this is
Hospital talk. This was
for religion. We're talking God, etc. One more
boy.
question.
What should we do? How about this one? Why do atheists constantly act as if they're full of putrid gabagool?
Why do full of putrid gabagool? Is this a
Gabagool.
riddle? I don't understand.
This is something that you
They
have to
don't,
say
but
to a
full-
troll to pass his bridge or whatever.
Full of what now? That sounds like a you problem. What
That's
is?
funny.
is-
They're from
they're-
priestess at the United Church of Bacon.
Wow. That's
wow.
great. This is Jim
That is a
Gaffigan's
fucking
secret account.
I was gonna say that is a 2009 ass name. God, I just fucking love bacon.
Oh my god.
Bacon's fine.
Atheists, yeah, I mean, they do act like they're full of putrid gabagool.
Yeah, what are we gonna
for
pretend we
sure.
don't know what he means?
Yeah.
They act like they're full
do.
of putrid fucking gabagool.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know why.
Sort of like meats that have gone bad.
Why do they act?
This is from Cindy Wiggly. This question.
Ooh, look at Cindy's Wigglies. Tom, you're missing the
Oh yeah.
tits.
Oh shit.
She's got like
Cora's so horny.
I don't know, fake like AI generated boobs. Is this a real person?
Those are real.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're spectacular. Yeah, those are real.
You met this woman, Claire?
No, but I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
they're
they're
real.
real.
She has very
There's
large
sheet,
boobs.
I be knowing, and sheet. What's that mean?
I
There's
don't
shit
know.
I be knowing and shit.
Oh yeah. Thank you for that translation. I was fucking
She has a lot of
Um,
extremely racist
yeah,
questions.
this is all.
without gun. What'd she think about Biden? What is that? She
I
said
can't
that on
imagine
there.
she likes the guy.
Does libtardism need a Trump to hate? Is that why we see so much
Remember when?
irrationality from the left?
What was she saying about Biden? Would Hitler have a man shot for eating lox and bagels in public?
What?
What?
Is it a Jewish person?
Oh,
Does Joe Biden still think
no.
he is in the White House as mayor
You
of
know,
Baltimore?
I'm starting to think those hammers aren't real. I'm starting to
No
think
one
those
who
might be
looks
fake
like that
boobs.
could be so racist.
Cindy Wiggly, you are lying.
She lives in Philadelphia.
You are a liar.
Scary.
All right, well, good for you, Cindy Wiggly.
Uh-oh.
She's posting. Well, she is posting.
Olivia had to have these beauties chopped off.
I don't know what's going on, but
Bullshit. Uh-oh.
tell me Jewish women aren't huge boobed. Chosen for the perfect breast. she
This
said.
is a man. This
Yeah.
is definitely a man.
Yeah, and this is just you can tell is a blurred out photo of a naked woman. All right, well, you know,
Only men get so horny that they're trying to say breasts and they're like, look at her perfect breast. They can't
that
even
question.
afford the extra S.
one real last question. How can I sell my soul now?
Ow. I like this answer, which doesn't really answer.
This is from Linda, former retired. I had a nightmare an oldish man says to me, I've sold my soul. I said, no, don't. He says it's too late and goes to hell. Satan might give you something good, only he always comes calling for your soul and spend eternity wishing you hadn't asked him. Greedy, evil, immoral people, Satan hates us. It's always a trap with him. I'm always saying that.
Tom, would you sell your soul to have a really popular podcast?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. To have a really popular, that's the dream, dude.
Do you have a podcast, Tom?
I have a new one
both
that
have a
I'm
podcast.
working on right now
Oh, cool.
that hopefully will be out within the year called You Hurt My Feelings,
Ah.
where we have people come on and tell stories of things that hurt their feelings.
Wow.
We work through it
Very
and mostly make
vulnerable.
fun of it. Yeah, it's a little. It's like the comments you get that actually bother you. You know.
God.
Yeah.
Never had one of those.
Feeding the trolls, man. But yeah, I think it's not like a therapy podcast because I'm not equipped like Linda here. Yeah, but it should be fun. But yeah, I would love to have a hit pod.
Well,
Sounds great.
You know.
let's go ahead and say check that out.
Yeah.
In the near
Keep
future.
an eye out. It'll be on probably my YouTube or something.
It'll be on
Yeah.
And
Polly's
then
YouTube.
I'd probably sell my soul to see Lil Pete really blow up.
I think that would be great. Just make sure you get that 10% as his manager.
I don't even want it, man.
You just want it for the world.
Yeah, that's right. I want everybody to see what I see.
Which is, of course, 9/11 the musical. On Broadway.
Oh no. We
Want to
should
call
wrap.
the podcast there?
Yeah, I gotta go.
You
I was
gotta
just
go.
trying to figure out the address that I'm going to.
You
I'm
gotta
sorry.
go to Queens.
Yeah, I gotta get to Stav. I gotta get to Stavy, baby.
Thanks for joining us, Tom Thakkar.
What a time.
At TomThakkar.com.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that is my website.
What plugs you want to say? before
Yeah,
we
check
leave?
out my website, tomthakkar.com. I got dates coming up. I'll be in
Dates.
Chicago, Zanies, February 26th.
Oh, this is coming out in like September.
Oh, is that right? That's fine.
It's
That's
out Monday.
fine. That's fine. Comedy Attic in Bloomington, Go Bananas in Cincinnati, bunch more on my website. I can't remember. I'm gonna be Houston Riot. I'll be back at New Orleans for a comedy festival in May that I can't remember. Sports Drink Comedy Festival.
Wow.
So
Ooh,
check
I
out my
wanna
dates.
do that.
Hit them
last
up.
time
That would be a fun hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of dates, and then I post clips on Instagram and all that bullshit. Thanks,
Check them
guys.
out. Check out Lil Pete. And if you want more of our podcast, you can go to patreon.com/Quorators. And we'll do another episode every damn week. Will we watch Lil Pete videos on the bonus? Should we do it? Is it too much?
I don't know if my
Feels
heart
mean,
can
right?
handle it.
I don't think we
You
should.
saw the hits.
Yeah.
No, it's all hits. I'm flying.
Okay, goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye.